Okay, let's begin by accessing our admin URL. We will use the OpenVPN user account. You can check your email for the password. Once inside our access server, we will add our users by clicking the user management and selecting user permissions. Inside the user permission module, we will add the remote user account. This is the user we will use to connect remotely to our VPN using my host PC. Check the login or auto login and update the running server to save the user. We will return back to our remote user and edit its settings. We need to add a password and enable the required user permission record for VPN access. Now it's time to add the VPN Gateway user. This is the user account that will enable our Windows 10 to act as a VPN gateway communicating to our VPN Access Server. The next step will be the most important thing in configuring the account as a VPN gateway. After adding the VPN gateway user, we need to configure it by adding a password, enable allow access from all server side private subnets, enable allow access from all VPN client, add the remote network that we need to access with its 192.168.3.0. It's time to test our VPN server. We will install a VPN client software on our computer and connect to the VPN server using the remote user account. We will also need to download the remote user profile and connect to the VPN server. We will now open our VPN client software and load our auto login profile. The client profile is the client OBN file you just downloaded. You need to double click it to open the file. We will now open the terminal and see if we got an IP address from our VPN server. We can also check our host Ethernet interface in the network connection settings, where a top adapter interface is now installed. This is the interface used to connect to the VPN server. To enable routing between the two networks, we need to configure Windows 10 IP forwarding. By default, it is disabled. Our Windows 10 is a virtual machine with two Ethernet interfaces. The first one is our Internet interface, which is in bridge mode and it is connected to the Internet. The second is also in bridge mode, but if you want, you can set it in internal network or INT-net settings. This is the interface connected to our remote network. It will act as the gateway for all other machines on the remote network. Time to test our VPN gateway user. To do this, we will log into our Windows 10 VM. Open a browser, go to our Open VPN server, download the Open VPN client software, and auto login profile. By default, IP forwarding is disabled in Windows 10. To enable it, we need to edit the registry key and enable routing and remote access and create two static routes for the two networks. To test and connect to our remote network using our Open VPN server, we need to check first the network setting of our virtual machine. For this simulation, we have two virtual machines. One is the Windows 8 virtual machine and the other is a Windows XP virtual machine. On the VM setting for its virtual machine, set their network setting to bridge mode, and gateway for its VM will be the Windows 10 virtual machine, which is 192.168.3.1.